Lucy Letby's legal team is meticulously preparing a comprehensive submission to the Criminal Cases Review Commission, CCRC, the UK body responsible for investigating potential miscarriages of justice. This crucial submission, slated for Tuesday, will directly challenge the evidentiary foundation upon which Letby's conviction rests. The challenge is spearheaded by a panel of esteemed experts assembled by Dr. Shoo, a prominent Canadian professor of pediatrics whose own research, ironically, contributed to the prosecution's case during the original trial. This inherent paradox underscores the complexity and potential for misinterpretation within the initial investigation and subsequent conviction. The 35-year-old Letby is currently serving 15 whole-life orders, a sentence reflecting the gravity of her crimes. The prosecution successfully argued that she murdered 7 infants and attempted to murder a further 7 while working as a neonatal nurse at the Countess of Chester Hospital in northwest England between June 2015 and June 2016. The sheer scale of the alleged offenses, coupled with the vulnerability of the victims, contributed significantly to the public outrage and subsequent media scrutiny. However, Letby's defense maintains that the conviction is fundamentally flawed, based on misinterpretations of medical data and a lack of conclusive, irrefutable evidence directly linking Letby to each alleged crime. The panel convened by Dr. Lee will dissect the prosecution's evidence with rigorous scrutiny, examining potential biases, inconsistencies, and the limitations of the methodologies employed. Dr. Lee, a professor emeritus at the University of Toronto and a highly respected figure in his field, brings not only his substantial expertise in pediatrics, but also a unique perspective, having previously provided evidence to the Court of Appeal on behalf of Letby's defense. His involvement highlights the serious concerns surrounding the reliability and interpretation of the medical evidence presented during the original trial. Adding further weight to the defense's challenge is the participation of David Davis, a prominent Conservative Member of Parliament. Davis has actively championed a review of Letby's case, publicly declaring it a clear miscarriage of justice. His involvement underscores the growing public and political unease surrounding the conviction, raising questions about the fairness and thoroughness of the initial proceedings. Davis's intervention brings significant political influence to the case, potentially pressuring the CCRC to give the submission the highest priority and conduct a truly impartial review. The implication is that serious procedural errors or a fundamental misinterpretation of the evidence might have contributed to an unjust conviction, a possibility that demands thorough and impartial investigation. The coming weeks will be crucial in determining whether the CCRC will agree to a full review and potentially overturn a conviction that has sent shockwaves through the nation. The consequences of this case extend far beyond the individual, impacting public trust in the judicial system and raising fundamental questions about the standards of evidence required for such serious convictions.